All right, everybody, welcome to the South Shore of Staten Island and Lucy's home. I'm Councilman Frank Morano. I am joined here by Congresswoman Nicole Malliotakis. Lucy and her family are constituents of ours. We're also joined by a gentleman who'd like to be the next mayor of New York City and a man who has made championing animals and animal rights a huge part of his agenda and his platform, Curtis Sliwa. We're also joined by Giuseppe Desario, who is the chief of staff to my colleague, council member David Carr. Also present are a lot of Lucy's friends, human and otherwise, and Lucy's family. Let me just say a word about why we're here, and want to bring in the Congresswoman, Curtis, and then maybe you'll get to hear from Lucy herself. Lucy, I immediately got involved in Lucy's cause as soon as I heard that there was an attempt to remove Lucy from her home. And in the last 5 days or so, since I got involved, speaking out about this, doing videos, doing social media posts about it, a couple of people have said, don't you have anything better to do? And the answer is no. The answer is, as public officials, what we're supposed to do is look out for families, look out for our constituents. And the story of Lucy and the Gennari family is a textbook American and textbook New York City story. Lucy is a rescue pig, and she's been living with the Gennaris for 15 years. And in that time, Lucy has been not just an integral family member, not just loved by the family and the community, but she has been a genuine, honest-to-God rescue pig, helping her human father deal with a variety of health issues, including anxiety, insomnia, a bunch of other things that I won't get into. And over the last 15 years, it's difficult for anybody who knows this family to imagine Lucy's life without being a part of this family, and it's difficult to imagine her family's life without Lucy being a part of it. To think that at a time when Lucy is genuinely sick and spending most of her days lying on a couch, in a home, by the way, that smells better and is cleaner than any house I've ever lived in, to think that Lucy's family has to worry about being threatened with Lucy being removed from their home or threatened with onerous fines, it defies logic. This is precisely the opposite of what government should be doing. So we're calling upon the New York City Health Department and Mayor Adams to leave Lucy alone. Let Lucy remain a part of the Gennari family. I know the mayor is an animal lover. This is not a partisan issue. And we're hoping he does the right thing and keeps the health department's hands off Lucy, because I got news for you. If Lucy's removed from this home, it will be the worst thing for Lucy's health, and it's going to have a deleterious effect on the health of the Gennari family. So we want to save Lucy. We want to urge everybody to sign the petition to save Lucy, because we're not letting Lucy go. We don't want a repeat of what's happened in other high-profile animal incidents throughout the state. We're working with some of our state partners, and I'm working at the city level on legislation that would legalize rescue pets or rescue animals like Lucy and having them be recognized as being just fine as members of a household. But in the meantime, the health department just needs to do the right thing and leave Lucy alone. Here's Congresswoman Nicole Malliotakis.
Thank you. Thank you, Councilman Frank Morano, for putting this press conference together. Look, we're all animal lovers here. We care about Lucy. We care about her family. And when the city or when people ask us, don't you have anything better to do? That's the question that should be posed to the city of New York and the mayor. Yes, the city is a mess, and yes, there are other things that we need to do. And my question is, why isn't the city, led by the mayor, focusing on those important issues instead of coming after this unhealthy pig who is sadly in her last few days or weeks or months and is a support animal for this family with one of the members suffering from PTSD. That's the reality. That's the reality of what the city is focusing on. So it's unfortunate that we need to come here on a Saturday morning, but we are here because we believe in the right of the Gennari family to be able to keep Lucy as their emotional support animal. She's registered. They've done everything right here. And I would caution the mayor to not do a Kathy Hochul here. We remember the story of Peanut the squirrel and the outrage from not only the state of New York, but from the entire country. Don't do what Kathy Hochul did. And it's very few times I would say this. Actually, do what Mayor de Blasio did. Very few times I would use that phrase. But in this case, Mayor de Blasio did the same thing with another pig from the community named Wilbur and gave Wilbur a pass to remain in the home. And we're asking for that same courtesy for Lucy and the Gennari family. Thank you.
Here's Guardian Angels founder and Republican nominee for mayor, longtime animal rights activist Curtis Sliwa.
Thank you, Frank. And also running, first time ever in any election in the United States, on the independent line called Protect Animals, which talks about protecting our animals here in the 5 boroughs, no-kill shelters, and putting animal abusers where they belong, in jail. First, let me compliment the best elected official in the country on animal welfare issues, Nicole Malliotakis, without a doubt. From stopping the testing of animals, which the Trump administration has now ordered, to reaching out and talking about all the things that we can do for our animal friends and our animal family members. There's nobody. I mean, I've seen volumes of the issued paperwork that Nicole has done extensively, that as much as I and my wife have dedicated ourselves to animal welfare and rescuing animals, I didn't know about some of these things, so I congratulate you, Nicole, true animal lover. The Pew Research study indicated recently that 97% of all Americans, so it's a nonpartisan issue, whether you voted for Biden-Harris or for President Donald Trump, view pets as family members. Lucy is a family member. Mayor Eric Adams, over my dead body, your health department is not taking Lucy away. I spend half my day going from bodega to bodega because the health department does the same thing with bodega cats, which everyone knows is the best prevention in not having rats and mice. And everybody loves the bodega cats. You will not believe it. They do exactly what they're doing to Lucy here. They go into stores, they find them, and then the Department of Health says, we're going to come in and take that bodega cat. And as I've told Department of Health officials many times, over my dead body. So, Mayor Eric Adams, it's time to stop the nonsense. This is a citizen of New York City because it's a family member of this lovely family. We are interested in all rights, but especially animal rights. And I'll leave you with this note. Nobody can challenge this. I remember Eric Adams, you may have remembered, Frank, said, I want to be just like Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi said that a society that does not take care of its animals does not take care of its people. And to what the Congresswoman Nicole Malliotakis was saying, the city is a mess. We have our homeless people. We have our emotionally disturbed. We don't take care of them. That's the mayor's fault. Well, this time he better step up. Because if he wants to be like Gandhi, start acting like Gandhi. Take care of our animal family members. You will not take Lucy, because we're going to be Staten Island strong. Yes. Staten Island strong in protecting, as we say in Italian, Lucia.
Thank you for the support.
Thank you.
Please save Lucy. This is not, we have no social media. We're not like that for the fame. We just want to save our pig. That's all.
She's a family member. She's my daughter. Please.
Why do you think the city is trying to go after the pig?
I honestly don't know. I think this is a situation where bureaucracy is doing what bureaucracy does. I think the Department of Health got some complaint or inquiry. We don't know from whom. And by the way, there's also a delightful little dog that's that's a member of this family that was called a vicious animal. So I don't know if somebody was jealous or if somebody was just playing a prank and thought it would be funny to have the Department of Health come visit a family that has a pig. I have no idea. And then the Department of Health, they have a variety of things that they have to do when they are, called into. And I think, I'm not questioning their role, their job, but sometimes the laws don't fit this particular situation. And they're probably trying to do whatever they can by the book. And look, as of now, I don't know that you're supposed to have this type of animal here. We're working hard to change that. But there's a reason, and we hear this discussion a lot when it comes to sanctuary cities and immigration and other things. There's something called prosecutorial discretion, right? You do not have to go after every single person that is technically in violation of every single aspect of the city code. And this is one where the Department of Health needs to just look the other way, honestly.
City Hall told the Advance, quote, "We are working to come to a resolution with the family that protects the health and safety of their pet and the neighborhood." Has City Hall reached out to you? Have they offered any kind of resolution?
No, they just
Can you
said,
step to the microphone by chance?
oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
No, they said that I'm gonna have a Zoom meeting. That was it. A judge will get in touch with me by Zoom. I don't even know how to do it, but I guess I'll just learn.
I will say, Luke, I did hear from somebody in the mayor's administration yesterday, and they indicated that they're taking this seriously and they're working hard towards a solution. And I hope that's the case. And look, I don't think that the mayor or any of his team has an interest in breaking up a family. So I'm hopeful that they will do the right thing here.
Why do you think, after all this time, the past 15 years, nobody bothered the pig, and now all of a sudden, just recently, now it's a problem? Why do you think that's the case?
That is the million-dollar question that nobody seems to have an answer for. Nobody knows. I went and talked with a lot of neighbors.
This is my next door neighbor.
And everybody has nothing but great things. A woman was walking her dog before, and she referred to her dog as Lucy's boyfriend. Everybody that I've seen in the neighborhood seems to love Lucy. And I don't understand it at all. I don't understand why this is a problem all of a sudden. And honestly, I think that the fact that Lucy has lived incident-free in this household for a decade and a half should be an indication that, you can't just with one complaint upend 15 years of neighborhood and familial harmony. Makes no sense to me at all. I don't understand it. It's only a guess on my part. No idea.
I guess another question for the family here. The health department told us that they were working with these to have maybe move it to your upstate residence. Is that even being considered? Or
Yes, but it's under construction right now, so she's not safe there. Because I could get somebody to report her, like they did here, that it's unsafe conditions there, and I could show you pictures of the house. She has a vet here because up there it's a little different with the care. This is a domesticated. This is not a farm animal.
Yeah, Lucy is experiencing a number of health issues right now. She's taking how many? 8 different medications?
Yes.
8 different medications. I think once Lucy's residence upstate is repaired, and once Lucy is back up to health, I think the family would be happy to keep doing what they were doing, is going back and forth upstate and here with Lucy. But right now, Lucy's not in a position to travel because she's in need of veterinary supervision. We're calling upon the mayor and the commissioner of the Department of Health, don't be a swine and let Lucy stay as part of this family. Thank you, everybody.
Lucy, amen.
Please
Save Lucy. Please save Lucy.
Just save Lucy.